Hello students, in this class we will know how to add and how to subtract the integers without using number line. Okay, how to add and how to subtract the integers without using number line. Okay, so before starting the topic, first of all we have to know some rules. What are the rules? I have written here. First rule is what? In front of a number, no symbol means we have to think it is plus. Suppose I am giving an example. What is it? In front of a number, no sign. Suppose 2 plus 3. Okay. So in front of 2 it is no symbol. That means here in this case you have to think what? It is plus. Okay. Clear? Now between two numbers no symbol means we have to think it is multiply. Cross means what? Multiply. So what is it? Between two numbers no symbol. How we can make this case? Suppose this one. Now between 2 and 5 plus 3 it is in bracket. So between these two terms no sign. Here after 2 no sign. That means in this case you have to think what? You have to think multiply. Okay. So this is the rule. Between two numbers no symbol means we have to think it is multiply, and in front of a number no symbol means we have to think it is plus. Okay. Now we will know some algebraic rule. Okay. Algebraic rule we know some. What are the rules? Plus into plus. That means I have put it here dot. Dot means what? Multiply or into. Okay, I have written here into means multiply. Sometimes I will use it as into, so that I have written here into and multiply both are same things. And dot means what? Dot means multiply. Okay, dot means multiply. So plus multiply plus equals to plus, minus multiply plus equals to minus, plus multiply minus equals to minus, minus multiply minus equals to plus. Okay, so this is the rules and you have to memorize it. These four things you have to memorize. That plus into plus equals to plus, minus into minus equals to plus, plus into minus equals to minus, minus into plus equals to minus. You have to think it. And there is a trick to keep remember this thing. What is the trick? Whenever we will have the opposite symbol, it means it will come negative. Whenever we will have the opposite symbol, now opposite, we are multiplying the opposite symbol. Opposite symbol means negative. That means what? Whenever we will multiply the opposite symbol, and that time we will get what? Minus. You can see here minus and plus, minus, plus and minus, minus. That means whenever we will have the opposite symbol, we are multiplying the opposite symbol, and that time we will get only minus. And whenever we will multiply the same symbol, and that time we will get what? Plus. You can see here plus into plus, same sign we are multiplying, so we are getting what? Plus. And here also minus and minus, same sign we are multiplying, and we are getting what? Plus. Okay, so these are the rules. Okay, and these are the examples I've given to you to keep understand the rules. Okay, so first of all pause the video to note it down, then we will proceed to our examples. So students, we have taken 4 examples, and 4 examples we have to solve without using number line. So first of all you can see here 5 is a positive integer and 2 is a negative integer. How we can identify that 5 positive? Before 5 which symbol is there? No symbol. And before a number no symbol means we have to think it is plus. So before 5 it is having plus sign, but you should not write here plus. You have to think before 5 it is plus, but you should not put it. Okay, so before 5 plus and before 2 it is minus. So how to calculate this numbers? How we can calculate it? So what is the way? First of all you have to multiply the sign, whatever the sign they are having in front of them. Whatever the sign they are having in front of them, first of all we have to multiply them. So multiply the sign first. Plus, this plus and this minus. Plus into minus equals to what? Minus. That means we have to do minus here. Okay, we have to do minus here. Why? because we are multiplying the plus and minus and we are getting minus. That means we have to do minus. So minus means we have to do minus from what to what? That means from greatest number to smallest number. We have to subtract. So 5 minus 2 is equals to what? 3. Now what I have to do? Now you have to again we have to check the both number. Which one is greatest number here? 5. Okay, between these two numbers 5 is the greatest one, and before 5 which sign is there? Plus. So before answer also we have to take plus. Okay, second thing, same thing we have to do here also. How we can calculate here? Same thing we have to do as we have done in this question. Okay, so first of all what I have to do? We have to multiply the notation or multiply the symbol, whatever the symbol they are having in front of the number. So in front of the number they are having minus and plus. So to multiply, minus into plus is equals to what? Minus. Minus into plus is equals to minus. That means again we have to do minus. Minus into plus equals to minus. That means we have to do minus. And minus means what? 5 minus 2, again greatest number to smallest number we have to do minus. So 5 minus 2, 3. And now we have to check again the both numbers. Which one is the greatest between these two numbers? Which one is the greatest? 5. And before 5 we are having minus sign. So before answer also we have to take minus sign. Okay, after subtraction or after addition, what you have to do? You have to again check both the number, and whatever the sign it is having in front of the greatest number, that sign you have to take in front of the answer. Okay, now this question, 5 plus 2. So before 5 which sign is there? Before 5 no symbol. That means you have to think what? Plus. You will not put here plus. You can imagine it that it is plus, but you should not put it. Okay, you should not put it. But if you will put it, then it is not wrong, but it looks awkward. So that I am telling you should not put here plus. Okay, you can imagine it. Now what I have to do? You have to multiply the notation, whatever the notation they are having in front of them. Okay, so plus into plus equals to what? Plus into plus equals to plus. That means we have to do now plus. So 5 plus 2 is equals to what? 7. Okay, now between these two numbers which one is the greatest one? 5. And before 5 which sign is there? Plus. So we have to take a plus. Okay, now here you can see both of the numbers are having minus sign in front of them. Here also minus, here also minus. So what I have to do? Same thing as we have done in 3 questions. Same thing we have to do here also. What I have to do? We have to multiply the symbol first. So minus into minus equals to what? Minus into minus plus. That means we have to do plus. So 5 plus 2 is equals to what? 7. What we have done here? Minus into minus equals to plus. That means we have to do plus. So 5 plus 2 is equals to 7. Now between these two numbers which one is the greatest one? 5. And before 5 which sign is there? Minus. So we have to take a minus. Now one thing, we have taken here plus and here also plus. It's not wrong. It's not wrong. But again I am telling, whenever it is the starting number, then before starting number if we will not put any sign, it also means it is having plus. Before a number no sign means it is plus when it is the starting number. And here also when it is the starting number, then before this number if we will not put any sign, it also means plus. Okay, so first of all pause the video to note it down, then we will have some another types of example. So I have taken another types of example. So what I have to do for this type of example, whenever you will have the bracket, then first work is what? You have to remove the bracket. And how to remove the bracket? You have to multiply the symbols. Okay, whatever the symbols they are having, you have to multiply it, then bracket will be automatically removed. Let's see how the bracket we can remove from here. So first of all, here it is minus 7, and before minus 7 it is no sign. No sign means we have to think it is plus. So plus into minus equals to what? Minus, then 7. Now here plus and here minus. So plus into minus equals to minus, then 4. Okay, now bracket removed. Whenever we have multiplied the symbols, then bracket will be removed. Okay, now minus into minus, that means what? Minus into minus equals to plus. That means we have to do plus. So 7 plus 4 equals to 11. Now between these two numbers, 7 is the greatest one, and before 7 it is having minus sign. So here will be minus sign. Second question, same thing we have to do as we have done here. So here before minus 3 no sign, no symbol. That means what? You have to think it is plus. Now you have to multiply the symbols. So plus into minus equals to minus, then bracket will be removed from here, then 3. Now you have to multiply this minus and this minus. So minus into minus equals to plus, then bracket removed, then 4. Now minus into plus equals to minus. That means we have to do minus. So 4 minus 3 is equals to 1. Now between these two numbers, 4 is the greatest one, and before 4 it is having plus sign. So before 1 it is having also plus sign. But whenever it is the starting number, then we should not put it plus sign. Okay, because if you will not put plus sign, then whenever it is the starting number, then before 1 it is no sign, means it is having the plus sign. This question, what have to do for this type of question? Whenever you will have three numbers, in this type of questions you can solve directly. That means you can calculate three numbers together, but we will not do it because if we will do directly, then we may have some mistakes. So for ignoring the mistakes, we will do stepwise. And what is the step? We have to take two numbers at a time. That we have done here, two numbers at a time. Similarly, we have to do two numbers at a time here also. Then we will calculate with the third one. Okay, so first of all, what I have to do? We have to remove all the brackets. Okay, we can remove all the brackets together, it's no problem, but we will not calculate together. Okay, so first of all, remove all the brackets. So here before minus 5, no sign, that means plus. So plus into minus equals to minus 5. Okay, then minus into minus plus 2, then plus into minus minus 1. Okay, now we have to calculate these two numbers, first two numbers. But if you will calculate last two numbers, then you will calculate with the third one. It's also correct. You can start from the first, or you can start with the last also, as you wish. So we are starting from the first two numbers. So minus into plus equals to minus. That means we have to do minus. So 5 minus 2 is equals to 3. And between these two numbers, 5 is the greatest one, and before 5 it is having minus sign. So here minus. Now we have not used minus 1, so minus 1 will be as it is. Now we have to calculate these two numbers. Okay, so minus into minus equals to what? Plus. That means we have to do plus. So 3 plus 1 is equals to 4. And between these two numbers, 3 is the greatest one, and before 3 it is having minus sign. So here will be minus. Now here also, here we are having the four numbers. So what I have to do? Two numbers. We will take two numbers at a time. Okay. So first work is what? We have to remove all the bracket first. Together we can remove it, no problem. So before minus 5, plus sign. So plus into minus equals to minus. Then 5. Then minus into minus equals to plus 4. Okay. Then minus into plus equals to minus 2. Then plus into minus equals to minus, then 3. Now we will take two numbers at a time. These two numbers and these two numbers. Okay. So we are calculating these two numbers whenever. Then what I will do? Minus into plus equals to minus. That means we have to do minus. Which two numbers? 5 and 4 we have to do minus. So 5 minus 4 is equals to 1. And between these two numbers, 5 is the greatest one, and before 5 it is having minus sign. So before 1 it will be minus. Now we have to calculate these two numbers. Okay, we have to calculate minus 2 and minus 3. So minus into minus equals to plus, so we have to do plus. So 3 plus 2 is equals to 5. Okay, now between these two numbers 3 is the greatest one, and before 3 it is having minus sign, so here will be minus. Now some of the students used to do what? First of all, they used to put here minus, then they will calculate it, but don't do it. I am telling, don't do it. First of all, you will not put the symbol here. First of all, you will calculate it, okay, and after checking the which sign will be here, after checking it, then you have to put here. That means we have calculated, already we have calculated what it is. 3 plus 2 is equals to 5. Now between these two numbers 3 is the greatest one, and before 3 minus sign, so before 5 it will be also minus sign. Okay, now minus 1 and minus 5, so minus into minus equals to plus, so 5 plus 1 is equals to 6. Minus into minus equals to plus, that means we have to do plus, so 5 plus 1 equal to 6. Now between these two numbers 5 is the greatest one, and before 5 it is having minus sign, so before 6 it will be minus sign. So these are the addition and subtraction of integers without using number line. Okay, and in next class we will have some worksheet on this chapter, that means in integer. Okay, so thank you for watching my video.